Hi, it's Patty Daso at Hawthorne Medical. I'm the respiratory therapist here, and we are changing our procedure for CPAP setups due to the coronavirus. We're going to be practicing our social distancing, so by now you should already have your CPAP machine that will have your specific individual settings in it, and you will also have a mask. We're going to do our best to get you the right mask the first time, and hopefully that won't be too big of an issue. But if you are watching this video, you have the Philips Respironics Dreamstation, and it will come to you in this box right here. There's your machine. Your power cord will be in here along with your manuals. And I am going to use my power cord right now, and you plug it up. Your plug is over here. It's the little green dot. They go together, and it is quite a snug fit, so you got to really give it a good push. Now, first thing I'm going to go over basically is care, maintenance, and cleaning, and then we'll move on. Right here, you have two filters. One, this large dark blue one, is a large particle filter. It is not disposable. It's probably good for 6 to 9 months. You want to wash this one. Just a little hot water, a little Dawn, and make sure it is dry before you reattach it to the second filter. This is a fine particle filter, gets out the teeny stuff. You just fit these two together. Now this should be white, as should this. When this one starts changing colors, it's time to change your filter, and you can get those here. You just throw it away and get a new one. The cleaner you keep the top one, the longer the fine particle filter will last. So they fit quite tightly together, and you just slide them in. Now, over here is a data card. This data card is simply for backup. It backs up the computer and saves all your data. However, this machine does have a modem in it, and that modem will transmit your data every day to your physician as well as to us. We can even make changes remotely to your machine, which right now is a good thing. So, this is where all the air is drawn in. Make sure it is unobstructed. No bed sheets or curtains or anything can suck into that, because it does suck in quite a large amount of air. Now, back here, this is the pressure generator half. This half is the humidifier. The humidifier opens up like this. You pull back on the lever and open it up. You can take that out, and I don't know if you can see this, but there is a max fill line right here. You want to fill it up with distilled water to the max fill line every night before you go to bed. And you just set it in there and close. Make sure it snaps. Your tubing is fancy too. It is called a heated wire circuit, and what this does for you is it increases the humidity level you receive, but it also helps keep condensation or rain out, like we call it, from collecting in the tubing. And that is also a safety feature. Bacteria doesn't like to grow in dry climates, so it will keep you safe. You want to hook this end up, goes right here, snaps into place. When you're ready to take it off to wash it, you want to squeeze and pull. Very simple. Now, make sure that once a week you want to wash in hot soapy water. Just throw it in the kitchen sink with Dawn, Palmolive, Ajax, whatever your dish soap is absolutely fine. What you don't want to use is the fancy stuff. The fancy stuff has lanolin, skin softeners, and all that stuff is not really great for this equipment. So, what you wash is your water chamber, your tubing, and whatever mask you have. Once a week, hot soapy water, not too complicated. Now I'm going to show you your display screens and a couple others. Now, this machine does have an app that you can download online for free. It is called Dream Mapper. The Dream Mapper app, you'll have to put your serial number in there, but it will hook your phone up to your machine and it will send you all your data as well every day. So, this button right here is your on and your off button. So, one button, two functions. We're going to turn it on. One push is all it takes. And there is your display screen. Now, this machine will have your starting pressure right here. And the other two settings are your tube temperature and your humidifier temperature. Now, you can change those, and I will show you how to do that, but the range for this machine is 1 to 5. I'm going to start you right in the middle, and it will deliver that level of humidity. Now, humidity is a very personal thing. If you like it cooler and drier, you can certainly change it. Cooler and drier is 1, warmer and wetter is 5. In order to do that, you have to toggle to that particular setting. This is not a touch screen. You scroll up for the top one and down for the bottom one. When you hit it, you push, you push, change, push. And that's how you change those settings. So you can pick your level of humidity. Now, when you get up, one more thing I want to show you first. This other little button right here is called the ramp feature. Now, if you are on straight CPAP, your settings, your personal settings by your physician will already be in here. But if you were on a straight CPAP with a fairly high starting pressure, you can hit this ramp button, and what that does is it will knock your pressure all the way down to a preset level that I will put in there, and it will slowly ramp up to your therapeutic pressure over the course of 20 or 30 minutes, whatever I dial in. So that is what that little button's for. Some people use it, some people don't. When you get up in the morning, once again, you take your mask off and you hit the button. One push to get it off. Now, right here, if you decide not to download the app, Dream Mapper, you can look at your data right here in this My Info. To get in there, you want to push that button, and it takes you into that icon. It will tell you how many hours you slept last night, last week, last month. And it will give you more data. I did not dial it in on here. You will be able to see not only your hours, but you will be able to see how your masks fit. You will be able to see if you're still having any apneas. In another video, we're going to be explaining a few of the masks and the different types so that you can see what your options are, and perhaps one of the masks on the video will be one that you have. We're committed to your health here, and we will hopefully be seeing you in live and in person in the next couple of months. Until then, thank you very much for listening.